I know I've mentioned this tip before, but for those of you who haven't heard it, when I make brownies, which is quite often, I don't always get to take them to where I'm going right away. So what I do is I get the crust of a bread, which I save. A lot of people throw out their crust. I save it in the bag. Usually I keep it in the fridge for a few days and it stays for a long time. Anyway, so what I do is I get the crust of bread and I put it in with the brownies. I can either set it on top, but what's nice about the crust part is it's solid on the back, and sometimes, like I made these brownies yesterday, and the edges, I always cut off the edges because they're a little crunchier because I put marshmallows in there, and so it gets caramelized. So I cut off the edges, which are pretty tough. But when I do this bread trick, and sometimes I'll even get a little water and sprinkle a tiny bit of water on the bread, and it doesn't soak through because we got that crust behind there, and I keep it just covered, and the next day these very hard edges are actually so soft. They're very soft, if you can see. And those, I save the edges for me. I give away the brownies, I save the edges. They're very good. I'm popping this in my mouth, so I'll talk while I'm chewing. So that's my trick. Take crust of bread, put it in with your brownies, cupcakes, even cookies, unless you want really hard chewy cookies. But save your crust of bread, use them, put them in your baked goods. If they're a little dry, just add a little touch of water on there. Just cover it up with, sometimes I just use another pan, put on top. And these brownies that I made yesterday are soft and moist and fresh today. Tony's tip for the day.